Hey guys, so this is definitely the most maintenance and worry-free property on the list today. This is brand new construction by LPM Homes, and it's quite beautiful. It is sitting here on a corner lot on the corner of 72nd Street, Northeast 72nd and East Yacht Drive. So here you have this single, or this is actually a double wide manufactured home. But when you get up on those steps, you can see the water over that house. So it's a benefit that this is single story. But this section on 72nd Street, all the way up to 79th on the northeast side, as well down to 65th, is the area of the island that was originally subdivided for manufactured homes. But now you see a huge mixture of new construction home and some older and even some newer manufactured homes on this side of the island. What I love about this location is that you can go right up 72nd Street here and be right at the beach. And this part of the island, you are as close to the ocean on the northeast side as you're gonna get, because the island is really close to the beach here, and then as you go down, it turns away. So it gets further and further away from the beach itself. But right down here, if I was up just a little bit higher down this street here, you would actually be able to see the ocean. So that's how close we are. However, this property is located in the flood zone that does not require flood insurance. So you're really close to the beach, yet you don't have to worry about that flood insurance. On this particular home, it's nice, high and dry. So I don't know if you have to worry about this property ever flooding. We'd all be in trouble if so, but again, this is new construction by LPM Homes. This home does have an elevator, and it also has plenty of room here for a pool. So the property line actually goes back quite a bit further than it appears. The property line is back there, and it basically is a little bit back behind these bushes here. So this manufactured home back here, I don't believe anyone lives in it, but someone definitely maintains it. Every time I am out here, it's definitely well maintained. So the property line, you can see the stake here goes back behind these bushes. So this is the back of the house. LPM Homes also built this house here. So you have the back access up to the screened porch there. So as you can imagine, if you did a pool back here, it would be nice. You just come out back from the screened porch right to the pool area. No problem. It does have irrigation. It has this little golf cart garage here. You could, if you wanted to, you could enclose. You could put garage doors here, starting here. You could put garage doors. Actually, you could even start up here. You could put a garage door here if you wanted to. And over here, you probably wouldn't want to do it over there. It would block that shower. But you could install those garage doors and make this all enclosed space down here if you wanted to do that. If you didn't want to leave it open, or you can do a combination. This is the elevator. And so let's go take a look upstairs. So we're going to go upstairs. You've got the wood stairs, so no tracks, but that's okay. This is really nice. You've got the wood railings. And here it is low tide, but you can see the Intracoastal out there in the distance right there. And then you have the marshy area I believe that's the Elizabeth River, and then it goes out to the Intracoastal Waterway. So during high tide, there is water there. The camera is not picking it up and the sky is so gloomy today. But usually you see water right in here, just over the top of this, and then there, the Intracoastal Waterway is out there. So let's go take a look inside. Okay, so you come inside and you do have those water views from all these windows here in the living space. Look at how many windows there are. If it wasn't so gloomy outside, this would be light and bright from the natural light. Great size living space here. And you have plenty of room in the walkway with the foyer area and then the living space, which I love. This is the definition of an open floor plan. I don't know if it gets more open than this. So come from this angle again. You could easily install an electric fireplace with some built-ins over there on that wall if you wanted to. He did do the recessed lights with the fan in between with a light kit. So you have multiple sources of light there in that space. And then you have these nice big windows with that water view. So that's a great big living space, you guys. You got the foyer area over here. You could put a nice table with a mirror over there and still have plenty of space. So I love this aspect because you're not walking straight into the living room when you come into the house. So here is your dining area. Again, it's super open, but still you have a well-defined dining area and plenty of space. He did cap off a light outlet there. So you could imagine a pretty fixture hanging from there and the table being right here in between these two windows. Nice long table, or you could do the table this way, farmhouse table style if you wanted to. So just tons and tons of space in this living dining room combination, and of course this amazing kitchen. But before we get that, let's check out the screened in porch. So it's already screened for you. It is screened on the inside. Hi! Is screened on the inside, so you don't have to worry about if you need to repair the screen getting up on a ladder. You can just repair it right here. You do have that manufactured home in the backyard, but again, that lot is very well kept. Very nice, and you have new construction by the same builder next door. So back inside, let's take a closer look at this kitchen. You've got your French door refrigerator already installed, which is super great. This is an LG. Nice. That's nice that it's already installed. You have this gorgeous backsplash. You've got crown molding on these tall cabinets. Look at the drawers. LG appliances all around. The microwave is located here in the cabinet. And you've got the hood above the stove instead of the microwave, which I love. Notice the crown molding that goes all throughout the home. And then you have your sink in the island along with your dishwasher. Love this fixture. And look at the countertops. Really, really pretty. I do wish that he took the tile all the way to the ceiling. Wouldn't that have been pretty? I know the cabinets don't go all the way to the ceiling, but if that tile just went straight up, that would just be so pretty. Okay, so back through here, and just let me point out the side lights with the transom above the door and how open this all feels. Isn't it just really pretty? So this home, I think, checks all the boxes. If you do not mind the manufactured home here and the manufactured home in the back, which again are well kept. So this is nice and private and quiet out here. Well, private, you've got neighbors, but you are on a corner lot. You only have one neighbor there, and that's a brand new home. And then you are close to the beach, very close, like 5 minutes. It is a walkable trip to the beach, no problem. You have got a water view there. You've got brand new construction, so you don't have to worry about a thing. You've got this bright open space. And some of the things that aren't on your list, you've got this elevator, which is phenomenal. You have room in the backyard for a pool, which is phenomenal. You have this screened-in porch area. Fantastic. It is under 3,000 square feet, and it is well within your budget. So let's go over here and take a look at the primary suite. So you come in here, and these luxury vinyl plank floors go all throughout the house. There is no carpet in the house. You've got plenty of wall space for a number of different furniture arrangements. You could fit all the furniture you need in any size bed that you want in this room, and you have soft natural light as well through the windows. You have this great size bathroom, tile floor, double sink vanity with the quartz countertops. Pretty fixture. Your crown molding goes throughout here. You do have these clear story windows in here, which I think is a nice touch. Good sized closet. Very nice tile shower with the frameless glass door. Again, I wish you would have taken that towel all the way up to the top, but that's okay. You do have a fiberglass base, which isn't ideal, but you know, a lot of the builders, they think the tile bases are warranty nightmares. So the fiberglass, it doesn't leak like sometimes the tile bases do, but if you install them correctly, you don't have to worry about that. But you have your water closet here, and again, your walk-in closet that goes all the way back here. I would like to have seen him do some wooden shelves instead of this, even if it was a wooden ventilated instead of this. But you know what? On Amazon, they sell the wood shelves that you just boop, plop right on top of these, and it looks fantastic. So that's an easy peasy fix, but really pretty in here. So back through here. Love the hardware choices on the doors. He's got the levers instead of the knobs. The paint is really neutral. I mean, this is a really, you can accessorize this and add pops of color wherever you want to in this space because it's incredibly neutral. That backsplash is a good pop of color back there. Over here, you've got, this is where the elevator comes up to this level. You've got a secondary bedroom here with a water view through these windows. The screens are already installed. You know, some of these builders don't put screens on the houses. You have to ask for them. And then sometimes you have to pay for them. You've got a decent sized closet in here. And again, I want to point out, he's got this cased opening around the windows, which is nice, instead of just drywall. Back through here, you have this guest bathroom with the tile floor, the single vanity in here, again with the tile shower. So there is no bathtub in this house. So that may be a deal breaker. You may need a bathtub. Unsure of that. So let me know if a bathtub is a must for the kiddos. Okay, so you've got the quartz counters in here as well. And again, the luxury vinyl plank carries all throughout the house. You don't have to worry about carpet. And then you've got this nice and bright bedroom, ceiling fans already installed. And again, you're on a corner lot. And this is the closet. Good size closet for a secondary bedroom. He also was thoughtful and installed the electrical outlets up here for the TV, if you want to mount the TV on the wall. So, all thoughtful choices. Look at the fixture. Love that. So let me know what you guys think of this. I personally think this is the most bang for your buck. I think you don't have to, you can move right on in. You don't have to worry about any inspection items, any repairs, any improvements for a good long time. You're going to get the warranty. The builder is local. He actually lives on the island. So he has other inventory. He has this exact same home for sale a little bit further down the street. So if you like this home, that one doesn't really have a water view at all, and it is a little bit further away from the beach. I wanted to show you this one because I think it checks most, if not all, of your boxes. So let me know if the manufactured homes are a deal breaker for this home, or if there's anything else about this home that really just doesn't make you feel crazy in love about it. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.